Don't you hate it when that happens to you? When it does, you need this and this and this. When it happens to me, I always know where to go. When you've got professionals on your side, your problems don't stand a chance. What are you waiting for? Contact them today and let them take care of your problems.
Okay, today I'm going to just share with you a couple of random thoughts. Things that, I don't know, maybe you've thought about or you've not thought about. But you can let me know in the comment section below whether, what I'm saying makes sense, doesn't make sense, is true, not true. Okay, these are just random thoughts. Number one, the coronavirus started in China, right? Wuhan province, okay? Spread to Wuhan province. And then one fine day, they shut down the place, okay? And they gave the world a warning, okay? Fast forward, Wuhan is now controlled. Now, US has the biggest virus endemic. Some other countries have. But here's the thing that I don't seem to understand. China is so big. Only Wuhan province, which is a small dot, only that area got the virus. The rest of the entire China, the entire country, where people celebrated their New Year, where people from Wuhan went in and out, nobody has the virus. There are no deaths, nothing. As of now, the whole of China is okay. Okay, let's look at Africa. Africa, the poorest of the poor country, which doesn't have the means or the way to take care of its people, hardly 1,000 deaths. India, where there are slums, okay, there are a few thousand deaths. Nothing much in India. US, the most modern country in the world, the most advanced, the most hi-fi. They have the highest number of deaths. And there are a lot of conspiracy theories as to, are they dying because of the virus? Look at this, they put a fire here. This whole place can catch fire. This danger, no? Where? Okay, alright. Dry grass. The whole thing can catch fire. Okay, so I was telling you. Okay, so only US has been badly affected and Europe. I don't seem to understand as to how is it the poorest nations which have the maximum number of pandemic and sickness and they don't have any facilities. Like some parts of Africa, for millions of people, there is just 1 or 2 ventilator machines. Okay, 1 or 2. But there nobody is dying. So in countries where there is no ventilator machines, maybe 1,000, okay, let's say 1,000 are dying. But countries with a ventilating machine, also 1,000 are dying. And countries where there is no curfew, like Sweden, I think it's Sweden, there are 1,000 deaths. And countries where there is curfew, there are 1,000 deaths. You know, this all doesn't add up, man. There's something really funny here, okay? Okay, if you're talking like a fire, just now you saw the fire. If a fire spreads, the fire spreads, okay? It's not a fire here. All of a sudden, one fire 100 kilometers away, another fire another 100 kilometers away. There should be a reason, right? There should be some sense or some congruity. I don't understand. China has the maximum number of wet markets in the world, but only Wuhan province got the virus. No other province. There is no proper records, no stats. They just say, okay, they died because of coronavirus. Now, US also, they're saying people are dying because of coronavirus. But then, what about other diseases? There's nobody giving you the stats for influenza. There's nobody giving you stats for heart attack. There's nobody giving you stats for diabetes. There's nobody giving you stats for anything. It's only COVID-19. It looks like everyone's dying only because of one disease. There's no other disease on the planet. Then here's another thing. These people in Africa, these people in India, so many of them in a population of 1 billion in India, everyone's not maintaining social distance. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the virus is not contagious. Yes. All kinds of viruses are contagious. Fever, cough, cold, whatever disease there is also is contagious. Okay. We all will get sick. That's a fact of life. We'll all get infected by a virus. But that doesn't mean all of us are going to die. In terms of the recoveries, it's people are recovering. People are sick, people are recovering. The deaths are hardly 0.0 some percent. Then what exactly is going on? I'm being very honest here. I'm just really, really confused. It just doesn't make sense. Now, I watched a couple of documentaries. I'll be putting the links below. Okay. Maybe I'll put one link below and you can check whatever. I'll give you instructions. Most probably it would be recommended for you to download these videos onto your smartphone or your device so that you can view it. So that if in case anyone deletes it, you at least can watch it. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm not asking you to believe in conspiracy theories. I'm not asking you to believe that the world is flat or NASA faked the moon landing or we are an alien race and not all that bullshit. I'm just asking you to focus on doing your own research and, use your brains and you think. Okay? I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying do research. Okay? Now, how many people? Okay, people are dying. Fine. But everyone's dying because of only one disease is the question we need to ask. Then you can see the fire. More. Okay. Is everyone dying because of one disease only? Then the next thing is what happened? China suddenly everything is stopped. The disease has stopped. If you look at the political repercussions now, there is the oil. Oil is just total freeze. The ship tankers. Each tanker, it seems, it costs $30,000 just to keep it afloat in the ocean. Nobody's offloading it. I don't know. This whole thing is so funny, man. Okay, this is one. The second thing is they are saying, okay, 6 feet social distancing. Okay. Fine. If 6 feet social distancing, then why are the businesses closed? You can have a business run normal, 6 feet distancing, fine. Obviously, you don't have nightclubs. Okay. So then what happens, if you run a business the normal way? Why are you shutting down everywhere? Like, okay, let's say you don't want to open up countries, fine. You don't want to open up countries, you don't want to encourage travel. But then, isn't it obvious that you can test people? There are so many questions which I don't seem to have an answer for. I don't know if you have an answer. Yes, there are plenty of conspiracy theories and people saying that this is a new world order and aliens and Earth is flat and you have to heal your chakra. I've seen some loonies here, even in Samui or Kopangang. People are saying, oh, flow the energy, and they'll put some Indian kind of music at the background. Ting, ting, ring the bell, and she's holding a stone and saying, oh, you can feel the vibrations at so much hertz, and you can feel the earth energy, unveil your chakras. And I don't want to get into all that shit. There's no fucking chakra, there's no fucking chakra, and no fucking vibration. You want to vibrate, put a vibrator somewhere. Okay. I'm just asking you, just do a little bit of research and study. And there are these links down below. I'll put a link to where I'll connect all the worthwhile videos. Just watch them. You do your own homework, okay? Do your own research. But when you're doing research, allow yourself to be wrong. See, I'm not a scientist, you're not a scientist. We are all learning, okay? Whatever information is there, we are learning. So just watch all this, use your own discretion, make your own judgments. And then let me know in the comment section below, am I making sense here? Because how the fuck is such a big country, 1 billion people, only a dot gets affected. The rest of the country is perfectly okay. US, so many people are dying and this and that. But then, if so many people are dying and ICUs are flooded, how come doctors are dancing and putting these videos of them dancing and singing and doing, and many doctors are sitting and watching videos and watching movies, and these people are crying, oh, I suffered. Only few. See, the thing is, the big question is, today we live in a day and age of social media, okay? Everybody loves to put a story and share stories. How many doctors, how many nurses are actually sharing their stories? Fine, we saw the doctors in China putting the masks and all that. But in US and all that, people are dancing. They're dancing, hey, we're dancing, and they're singing and all that. And here's a bigger question. If everyone is sick and dying, in Dubai, why are doctors and nurses losing their jobs? Why are them asked to stay at home? Why are them having salary deductions? You don't have to take my word. Check with Zuleika Hospital in Dubai. Why are they asked to come to work less number of days? Okay, Zuleika Hospital. Why is their salary being deducted? NMC Hospital. I don't know which other hospitals, but I've got information on these two. So what's happening? Sorry, I just forgot to mention one part. Normally after I finish a video, I don't add anything, but I want you to listen to this, okay? This just struck me, okay? Now, they are asking us, put face mask, okay? Put gloves, cover your body, okay? And every time keep wiping alcohol, okay? I seriously want to ask you one thing. Is this normal? Seriously, I just want you to tell me, is this normal? Are we going to wear face masks, put plastic all over our body, put plastic on the hands and put alcohol like a paranoid this thing every few minutes and clean everything? It's like one of those cartoon movies where you're trying to live in such a clean little world where if you go out, one bacteria might make you sick. Okay, for example, look at that guy. Look at that guy. He's in the smoke. Do you think he's wearing a face mask? Do you think he's having any protective gear or anything? The amount of this guy must be so rough and tough. I'm pretty sure his immune system is bloody through the roof. Here's one simple thing. My wife comes from the village, okay, in Obon. All these children, they go running in the forest, which is full of bacteria, full of virus, full of germs. They go into the forest. They don't fall sick. They don't wear gloves. They don't wear this thing. Oh, you'll say, oh, there are no humans. But there is bacteria, there is fucking virus, there is fucking germs. I can tell you something. For a person who stays in the city, if he were to go in the forest, he'll be fucking sick. But for a forest person who stays in the forest, with all the mosquitoes biting them and, all the heat and the germs and the bacteria and the viruses, the immune system is fucking strong. I mean, just ask yourself, man, you're having a fucking mask to suffocate you with no oxygen. You're having fucking, like, you cover yourself so much that you're trying to kill any bacteria, any virus. How weak your immune system will be. Why am I running in the sun? To become strong. Why am I running in the forest? I mean, this is nature. This is supposed to be natural. Where was this fucking virus all these years? Where was this virus all these? Did it just come up out of the blue? Did it just like suddenly wake up out of the dead? There's such a strong correlation between bioterrorism and, bio warfare. Look, I'm reading one book. Okay, I'm reading one book on these people who are from the Center for Disease Control. In that, he clearly says that countries, they spend money and they spend time and resources to create biological weapons. Case in point, what is anthrax? Okay, how did anthrax come in envelopes? Okay, how did an anthrax went into an envelope? No, someone manufactured, and they were talking, the letter that was written was, okay, punishment from Allah and all that. And they thought, obviously, US media will say, oh, the Islamic terrorists, Islamic jihad. It turned out to be an American. Do your research. Don't listen to what I say. Do your research. An American who, he tried to attack America with a biologically created weapon. So, yeah, just ask yourself all these questions, man. Ask yourself all these questions. A child who grows up in the forest, who plays around with sand, mud, animals and germs and, is exposed to all these viruses and bacteria and mosquitoes and heat. How are they so resilient? And what the fuck are we doing? Gloves and mask and alcohol and... Okay, cleanliness is important. Over the top, don't fucking... What the fuck, man? Yes, I do clean the house and all that, but that doesn't mean I'm keeping my baby and wife and myself in a bubble. You have to go live normal, man. I know, man. I'll tell you, I just feel this whole shit is... There's something really fishy about this whole shit. Okay? All of a sudden, a new virus, which has never been seen, never been the same. It just jumped out. Okay. And is only attacking USA. Not the poor country. What the fuck? Come on. Anyway. So, it really is not making sense. It's really not making sense. So you tell me if I'm wrong or right. Check the link. I'll put all the worthwhile links in one document. And I'll tell you how to download the videos. Download them, watch them. And come to your own conclusion. Let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I love to hear from you. Okay? You guys take care. See you.